Okay, y'all, so we are in the bathroom because this is where I have optimal lighting, okay? So we're gonna get right into it. So they do have a brow gel. I got the 4J01 and it's like a brown instead of a black. You're not going to, with these non-toxic brands, it's not, if you're looking for a heavy makeup look, that's not what it's gonna give. This is like a gel, and it's really just like filling in the eyebrows and kind of like forming the eyebrows. This is like my eyebrows are not my thing. It's a daily frustration for me to get my eyebrows exactly the way that I want them to be. I'm not a big fan of this instead of the pencil. I feel like the pencil, I get more definition. Look at that. It look bushy as hell. Like I already have eyebrows, so maybe this is good if you like barely their eyebrows. Maybe I should have got a different color or something, but I'm not really a huge fan of the expressionist brow gel. But if you want to go completely one of those people who like to use all the same brand of makeup, I totally understand that. I'm not sure if they have a pencil though, so I can't call it, but there's another makeup brand I'll be reviewing soon and see what they got. So as far as foundation, I am a Maybelline Fit girl, usually color 360. As we saw in Dr. Yvonne's video, the darker the foundation, the more toxins that are in it. So, well, people, they have these foundation sticks. This one is a deep, cool tan. The downside about, well, people, is that I didn't see a way to get like samples. So I had to like, you can put in the foundation that you use, and then from there they give their suggestion on the color that you should get. And the first color that they did give me was a little too dark. I will say though that my color changes depending on how much sun I'm getting. So I normally have two different colors of foundations anyway, so it was a big deal to me. I just got a lighter color and called it a day and kept both. So it's not really a complete disaster. Maybe for the price, you're like annoyed by having to get two different color foundations. That's totally understandable. This is a buildable situation. Like I said earlier, with these non-toxic brands, I find that you can't go into it expecting the same kind of, feel, vibe, look that you're getting with the other regular makeup or products that you are used to using. You really have to kind of start embracing a more natural smell, feel, and look of things. So I will say that has been the adjustment. I like to kind of like line my eyebrows. I'm horrible at getting my eyebrows done. So let me tell you, if you're like a makeup person and you real irritated looking at me and how I put on my makeup, I totally understand because I do what works for me. So this gives me the look I want in 10 minutes and I don't have a problem. So if this isn't how you like to normally do it, it is fine. I will say I'm not used to foundation sticks. So if you guys have tips on how to apply foundation with a foundation tip. I've used a brush before. I just find that on that situation. I just find that using a sponge, I don't know, I like how it's spreading more with the sponge than with the brush. So we're just gonna put that like that. So this is like 3 layers, right? It's a buildable situation. Okay? You gotta build the beauty. Okay? So after that, I do use my darker foundation stick. This was the one that they sent me originally, Deep Cool, because I do have a yellow undertone with my darkness. So, but this was a little bit too dark at the time for me. Probably when we get into the summer, it's probably gonna match more than likely. But and since I don't do blush, never got into it, don't understand it, that's just not my cup of tea. I usually come in with the darker foundation right here. Give me a little, you know. Are we still contouring? Am I behind with what's happening out here in the makeup world? Are we still contouring? I don't know. So we're going to get into the powder. This is the biopowder foundation 11C. They also have a good variety of shades with the powder as well. And I will say the powder really brings everything together. For me, when I was just using the stick, it wasn't giving me a finished look. And then on top of that, I have combination skin. I get really oily in the forehead and just pretty much my whole face. So I find that at the end of the day, I like how this holds up. Actually, it's not bad. And then sometimes I don't like to look too light. I know we're supposed to match the neck, but my arms is different from my neck. So it's real hard for the dark skinned girly. It's real hard for us, especially when we are coming in pretty much 3, 4, 5 different shades all over our bodies. So this is the finished look. And this is what it's giving. And look, what time is it? I did this in about 8 minutes. This is about an 8-minute situation. And this is how I go, wow, this is what we doing. Since I wear glasses, I don't put on mascara because why? Why? So, but I do want to, I will look into non-toxic mascaras as well and give you a review for that. So this is a look, and then I'll come back later and show you after a full day of wearing this makeup what it looks like so you can see how it holds up throughout the day. Okay, so the lip tinted oil, I got like a, I think it's berry poppy is what it's called, and they do have a lot of different colors for it. Honest. So I'm not a huge fan because it doesn't really moisturize my lips like that. But once again, it's just a situation where I'm comparing it to toxic brands. As far as the color, I'm okay with it. I think I'm gonna get like a darker red for like when I hit that town. And this is my work. So I do like the gloss. I'm a gloss girl. So I will say this is highly transferable. Like as soon as you put your mouth on something, it's transferring. It's gone. So I don't know if that's probably something that we're not accustomed to because we're used to these toxic brands that do give us conveniences in life, unfortunately, and we just gotta make a choice. So I only put this on when I don't plan on using my mouth, like eating or drinking anything anytime soon. So that's when I put this on. So I mean, it's a decent color. It's like my everyday go to work. This is what I do, but I do want to try their darker color, probably some other brands. See what it gives. It does moisturize. I will say that, like right now, but as the day goes on, your lips are gonna get dry. Honest opinion. So that is the full face. Okay, this is after a 10-hour work day. And this is me after a full wedding, day wedding.